Money over everything, nigga.
I ain't gonna wear that since
Yeah. Fresh. I'm getting this stuff. I'm getting this stuff. I'm getting this stuff. I'm getting this stuff. I ain't tryna die broke, nigga. I'm getting this stuff. 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 I ain't starting these hoes, nigga. I'm getting this stuff. I'm getting this stuff. This for my real niggas. How getting that dough? See a lipstick grinding. Cause I ain't tryna die broke. Till I get money, bitches.
Yeah. TRUBLZ Midwest Review. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my main man, Why Fresh. Tell them about yourself, you know what I'm saying, your label affiliations, etc.
It's the city's kid, Why Fresh. Everybody know I represent that NFK music all day long. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang. That's what it is. You know.
What label you with?
NFK Music. You know, that's me and my niggas. My nigga Buddy Rowe at the head. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rowe.
Shout out to Rowe.
My nigga Ace Trill. My nigga Ja, he new on the label. You know what I'm saying? We got Woda. We got Black Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It's a bang of it. So.
Yeah. Shout out to all them cats he mentioned. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of them. They real talented cats. Your whole squad is talented, man. So let me ask you. You know, a lot of people that do this music nowadays. We was just talking about it while we was setting up the camp. That a lot of people, it's just new, they didn't just jump to this shit, you know what I'm saying, grab the microphone, plugged it into a laptop, or you know what I'm saying, some of that nature, so they new booties to this game. How long have you been doing this music? Give us some background on it.
For real, I've been doing music since I was like in elementary school, like 5th, 6th grade. My little reallys and them had me singing on tracks when they was rapping, and that's really how I got started. I started taking it serious though, like a career-wise, back in 07. So
yeah, so he's a veteran in the game, you know what I'm saying? He calls himself Why Fresh.
Yeah.
Does that stand for young or
my little rellies named me. You know, I always like looking good, so they named me Young Fresh, but you know what I'm saying, as years progressed, I had to take the young off.
No, because you still look young. Like me, I ain't never telling my age. We got an industry age. We got an industry age as well. You know what I mean? But you know, you kind of told on yourself when you said 97, you was already wrapping it up. No,
I said 07.
I said 97. He said no.
No, I was around though.
Okay. But let me ask you another thing. Who was your influences when you first stepped in the game? I mean, like some people say it was Kool Moe Dee, some people say it was Rakim, you know, older heads. Some people say it was like Pac. Some people say it was Biggie. Some people say it was just somebody in their family that the music was kind of transcended down through generations, and that's how they ended up doing music. Who inspired you to do this?
That's more or less my case. My family do music. My grandmother was big on the church scene, singing gospel a lot. Then I had relatives who rapped, so it kind of went down generations. So I just kind of picked it up and took it further. Everybody else just kind of did it because they loved it, but I took it to where I want to make some money off of it. So it was a little bit different then.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with loving and making money too, because
you
love
know,
don't pay the bills. I'm just gonna tell you, I tried that. I tried to tell them, hey man, I ain't going to work because I love this music, and
I ain't do it.
Don't turn my lights off. You know, I give you a CD, they turn my shit off anyway. You know what I mean? So they said, if you love music, why you gonna record in the dark? But anyway, just a little humor, exactly. So do you think that rap music has had a positive effect on your life? Like some people, had they not had this thing that takes up a lot of your time and energy and efforts, as well as gives you an outlet to be able to project whatever you feeling, high or low, you know what I'm saying, anger, frustration, happiness, whatever.
Yeah. That
would, you know, had not they had this constructive means of doing so, you know, they probably would have did something crazy or stupid and ended up in some nonsense. I mean, has it been constructive for you?
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, cause I'm a hothead. I ain't even gonna front on
most of us are, man. Artists are just hotheads.
Like I'm like Tech Nine, you know, I'm fragile. I'm sensitive about my shit. Yeah. So like, when it comes to that, it's just the way I can vent. So for real, if I wasn't doing music, man, I'd probably be in trouble or in jail for real. Cause I hung around some wild cats growing up. So it took me the right direction, straight up.
Okay, so in your opinion, you know what I'm saying, what's one of the biggest stigmas and stereotypes that we face as far as rap artists, musical artists, whatever kind of music you do, you know, as far as what people say about the negativity, and what can we do to overcome it?
Man, everybody ain't a thug. I'm gonna say that now. Just cause we come from the hood, everybody ain't a thug.
You hear that?
Everybody ain't a thug.
Everybody ain't a thug.
Yeah, man. Cause
everybody and a thug. But you know what's crazy? It's like they had that thing on Facebook where they had it was a picture of the game or somebody, just for emphasis. I mean, this might not be, you know, specifically how it was, but they had a picture of the game, then they had a picture of Paula Deen, and it said one of these persons are felons. Everybody would look at the game and one of them, you know what I'm saying? But Paula Deen was the actual person that was a felon that's been to prison, you know what I mean? So looks ain't everything, and don't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the industry right now, if you look, got college degrees and everything. 2 Chainz.
Shout out to that.
Ludacris, all kind of them got like schooling and education behind what they do. So, like I said, and then again, this is a craft and an art form, so it takes a lot of thought and work to go into this. So, you know, people ain't really got time to be doing a lot when you're doing this, what we're doing, because it's time consuming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna have more with Young Fresh on Why Fresh, NFK, TRUBLZ in the Midwest Review.
Stay independent. He hates, keep talking. Tell him I ain't their business.
All I care about is big rims and dollar bills.
Yeah.
Dollar bills.
What up, Fresh?
Let go. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I told these niggas. He to talk money.
What'd you tell him?
I don't talk at all.
It's Mr. Money over lanes, captain of the game. The way the wrist shine is the only thing that changed. I'm still swagged out, so the bad hoes follow. You only live once, hell, y'all should know the motto. So I'm getting it how I'm living, and ain't worried about spending. Polo this and Louis that and everything. He gotta match the brand new car, the brand new chick. I guess it's just a part of that. And Fresh ain't trying to hit if it ain't bringing in racks. I got a certified hustle, and all you busted puzzle wanna do it like I do it, but you scared to move a muscle. Tossing money like I'm fatty, born whips on them Pirelli. Say the kid up next, but I don't think they ready. Getting bundles is a hobby, breaking loud down in the lobby. Can't take you in, I'm gone, so every day is like a party. Catch me with the gang, throwing back shots up a Cardi while I'm playing with old money like it was in the ties.
All I care about is big rims and dollar bills. All I care about is big rims and dollar bills. All I care about is big
Young.
rims and dollar bills.
Bro. And I could tell why some niggas aim to hate. See, I put my money on a diet plan, then I made it come back like it's gaining weight. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. See, my dollars make dollars more. Yeah, skyscraper money, I call it paper building. My money longer than yours, I know you hate the feeling. I bought a lot of time, you could tell by the diamond. Choose a little scuff, but that's another sign of grinding. Still I'm hella proper, flyer than the helicopter. Blowing dro, that'll make you wanna go and tell a doctor. But now I'm higher than the G5. I'm in the sky somewhere, yeah, I'm there. No, you're not fly enough to ever come here. So stay low to the ground like a mousetrap. You're not about it, so you're not about that. The Monterey cheese on my mind, so I'm out, Jack.
All I care about is big rims and dollar bills.
You know what I came to
All I
do?
care about is big rims and dollar bills.
That's it.
All I care about is big rims and dollar bills.
Eli B.
Dollar bills. Dollar bills.
Hit me for the verse, I'ma get it done right. Quote, get money since we live in one life. Hate a sweet rapper, he the Cinnabon type. Hit him with a 2-piece, so he finna run twice. All I care about is big rims and dollar bills, but I ain't blowing no swisher or drinking no liquor. You know what's in my bloodline, I spit raw, nigga, wearing all red. Plus I'm a big dog, Clifford. I love money and it loves me back. My mom named me Big Boy, introduce you to 3 stacks. Your bride talking money, best believe I need that. Slap a hater with a mic and wait for the feedback. Hey, look at the rims and don't know how to feel. Made a move around, she said my shirt had a dollar feel. Told me come over, but I said I'ma chill. Cause all I care about is big rims and dollar bills.
All I care about is big rims and dollar bills. All I care about is big rims and dollar bills. All I care about is big rims and dollar bills. Dollar bills. Dollar bills.
Yeah. It's money over lanes, baby. Yes, sir. NFK. I see you, baby. Buddy Road. Yeah.
Dollar bills.
We told these niggas.
get money, I still have to wait.
Yeah, that's definitely fresh, my man. I love that. That's just going right there. All right, so we back. Midwest Review with TRUBLZ. My man Y Fresh. You know what I'm saying? One of the headliners at NFK. All right, so let me ask you this, and be totally honest. I done had some different response from different people, but I want to see what you gonna say on this. What was your first song that you made? And not only what was your first song, but looking with the experience level that you are at right now, would you say it was bubblegum, beer can, or platinum still?
First track, I'd say my first track that I ever did was called Blow. That was the first studio track I got on, was called Blow. And
but we know what that was about. We know. I was gonna say what was it about, but we know what it was about.
I'm telling you. Yeah, it was, compared to now what I'm doing,
Yeah.
it was bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
It was not up to quality, but I mean, you know, I lived a little bit more and got a little bit more of the game, so yeah, things change.
Okay, all right. All right, another question in the same aspect, what you think is your best song and why? I mean, it might not be the song that you feel is the best, it might be the song that your fans feel is the best, or vice versa. It might not be the song that your fans feel is the best, it might be what you think is the best. But the last part of it is, if there was an A&R rep right here, right now, that was like, hey, I got a guy that I wanted to sign. I just left Oklahoma. And the cat is cold. He got the look. He got the sound. You know what I'm saying? But I like your style as well. You got the look. You got the sound. What is it that you would play for him that would just sway him to say, you know, that guy in Oklahoma, you might as well keep your day job?
Man, I gotta pick one.
Start with one.
Alright. I'm gonna go with Last Hope. It's the story, it's incredible. Like it's me. Like if anybody here, you gonna relate to it. Like everybody done been in that spot.
Yeah.
So like even the A&R man gonna sit there and he gonna say he gonna go with that song
Them
because
is
he
the
done
best
had
songs,
that
yeah.
day.
Yeah,
So he
exactly.
gonna hand me that check right then because
Yeah.
he done felt that moment. That's what make music. You gotta connect with it. So
Yeah.
I say Last Hope.
That's good. Give us a little bit of what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
For real, it's just about, it's my life, man. It's like a young man trying to be a father, you know what I'm saying, being a man in a relationship, trying to juggle his dreams all at the same time in the midst of trying not to let these haters, you know what I'm saying, take him underwater, because, you know, we in the city of lost dreams, so they had to put you under real quick, so it's just juggling life and still having a dream and actually trying to reach it at the same time.
That's what's up. And that's what's really, see, like when I used to be in a position where I had a big audience, I was incarcerated, and I had to respect everybody on the yard from the warden all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact that when I told stories, you know what I'm saying, those storyline ones, it seem like the ones that get in your heart, because you can not only tell the truth of it, but you can see it in the artist's face. It's transcribed.
Like when you hear that. You can actually see it. Like you should not be making music if when you do your track,
it don't leave
can't
that.
see.
You can't see that. You can't.
Everybody should see it. If they hearing it on the radio, they should be able to see it. If they watching it on YouTube, they should be able to see it. They should be able to envision it without no video, just music. That's music.
Acapella, you know what I mean? You should be able to do it acapella and then get the same feeling as if you had $1 million video. You know, the visuals are supposed to just back up the
it's just supposed to add to the art.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, okay. So, you said you had another one that might be in the contending, you know, in the ranks. What's the other one?
City Life. It's just like that, but it tells the average tale of city black young men and city life for black young women. Like what it's like for us. Like they're all real people I ever heard. And told a story about exactly how it is where they from. And where we from, These youngins out here, they out here trying to grit, sell what they need to sell. These young women out here, their parents ain't around, they laying up with these cats having babies. So that's the tale. It's the tale of a young man and it's the tale of a young lady. And I think that'll change people's lives too right there.
Yeah, that's cool. Because sometimes people don't feel like they have anything. That's what I was going to say on your last comment. Is that the best music is music that people can relate to. It's either something they've been through, something they're going through, or something they've seen or observed from someone they love going through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the best music that really pulls people in. And I got a couple of songs like that, like Tears in My Eyes and Nothing But Troubles. Those songs I haven't even laid down yet because I had to really stop doing that type of music because then I had shows like I opened up for Juvenile a long time ago. And I couldn't get on the stage and do them because they'd be like, damn, we was having a party. This nigga done came with a country and western song. He done lost his dog. His porch. You know what I mean? All that stuff that make you sad. They don't, you know, when people go out sometimes, they trying to lose themselves in the moment and they ain't trying to really feel because they already feeling. When they punch out time clock Friday, they like, shit, it's the weekend, I'm about to kick it.
Yeah, you gotta determine it.
So I had to go all the way and create a whole nother me and come back around. But you know, everything goes in a circle. So now it's ready. You know what I mean? So that's one of my toughest songs. I got 3 of them. And I'm ready to drop them, but I know what you mean. I want to really hear them, man. Them's the most valuable jewels because they leave something with you. Except for like all the songs. Some songs I hear on the radio, they got a good beat. They sound good. I don't know what the hell I heard. Ain't no meat in it. You know what I'm saying? It's all dessert. You know what I'm saying? The appetizers.
I like
at the end of the
meat,
song,
so you got to throw some meat on my tree.
Yeah. At the end of the song, nothing resonates within your soul. Your spirit ain't moved you. It ain't changed your perspective. It ain't giving you. It ain't gave you nothing, no insight on what another person going through that you might be able to either apply to yourself or to make you feel like you're not in that boat by yourself, rowing. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. All right. So let me. Is there anyone out there that you know that you might not have run across with in traffic or bump shoulders with? You tried to call them to get on the track and their phone was cut off. You know, people's phone get cut off. I ain't gonna. Yeah. So I mean, you tried to hit them on Facebook, but you know. You was on Facebook police patrol where you didn't had too many friend requests or you did something and you can't even talk to nobody, but you see this dude like, dang, that's a hot track. And you be like, hey, let me get on. And it'd be like, message not sent because you on restriction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facebook need to stop that, man.
Yeah, y'all messing up the network.
Wow.
On the real?
Even locally.
Man.
Even
like, for real, like if I ever reach out to somebody, they fucks with me. Or if they reach out to me, like I actually fucks with them. They know that, so they reach out. But nah, man, like it's too many new booties in the game. Like if it's some vet-ish, I'm down. Like I ain't in this for play. I'm in this trying to get some cake. So
exactly. Yeah. Not here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah, nah, man.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this: who's your favorite 5 camps? And not saying that they the best, we're not in competition with each other, but name 5 camps that you like, that you just want to give a shout out to and be like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean?
Man.
Not that like there's no pecking order, just 5 people.
Just 5?
Yeah,
okay.
just 5.
Well, of course, I gotta go with the elite, you know, NFK. Shout out to the gang again.
Yeah.
Gotta do the Midwest Money Gang. I mean, you know, they keep
already. I like them. That's what I'm talking about. Me and him been cool since we met, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Gotta shoot out to TYN. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's 3. Who else I got?
Shout out to TYN, man.
I'm gonna go with, man. That y'all young cats might not mess with him like that, but you know what I'm saying? Big face, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bo. Go shout out to Bo and them over there.
Yeah, Bo Pesci and them.
Yeah, over there.
What about J-Mac? You know what I'm saying? What's J-Mac?
I used to listen to I don't know if he was on it, but I used to listen to J-Mac hard back in the day.
Man, that's one of I'm a big J-Mac fan, man. I'm telling you, I seen one show when we opened up for the Franchise Boys long time ago. And I was only 7 then, so I'm 21 now. But anyway, J-Mac and Course Antone captured the exact feel that I was trying to portray in my music, and I heard it, and it damn near made me, I mean, not to come to tears, but it was just like one of those moments, like he was like, God.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've always known J-Mac. Shout out to J-Mac, you know what I'm saying, man? That's my guy, man. But you was naming your people. So
man, yeah, what was that?
Who's the last one? One more person.
I got one more. Cam.
No, I'm playing. What'd you say? Damn.
Man, one more camp, man. I ain't even gonna front, man, 'cause there's so many new camps, man. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Man, other one. Man, I'm gonna shout out to F.O. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They don't get a whole lot. You know,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to F.O. Bread State Joint. You know what I'm saying? That's an NFK with us all day. That's how we roll.
Yeah, that's what's happening. I like to shout out to all them, man. Do Boo rap?
Man, yeah, Boo rap.
Man, I ain't seen Boo yet.
Eli.
Yeah, I know Eli, you know what I'm saying? I know Boo, you know, I never heard Boo on nothing, no. I'm one of
Three, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. We gonna take that and take another break, you know what I'm saying? Wash the dishes, you know what I mean? Brush my hair, get the waves in.
Take some of this rock.
You know, whatever we do. We'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? With Rye Fresh. I said Rye Fresh, but we'll be right back with Y Fresh of NFK, TRUBLZ, the Midwest Review.
Pressing the buttons, kissing the spot. Guarantee.
FEAT production.
Every day I'm on it, killing my opponent. When I put that work in, you don't really want it. You dealing with the truest, I show you how to do this. Every time I'm in this, you know I mean big business. I put work in. Shorty put that work in. My niggas put that work in. And you know we put work in. Somebody tell me, not everybody got it. Some niggas just don't get it. They from big money stunting and your money looking midget. A lesson from my hustle, I never gave that something back. Got these orange stones on me looking like a pumpkin patch. Yeah, apple cherry expedition with the dunks to match. Getting money in the breast, they but no crumbs attached. Nah, bands will make them dance. They talking 100 grands, but time is money, nigga. Watch me do that running man. Yeah, and I do this for my niggas who gon' get work. They put it in, play this game, sprain no ankles, don't get hurt. I pump a little weight just to gain a little muscle. Hell, can't talk shit about the hustle. Hell, but it got work on work to sell. I know you can't never tell, that's why I ride around my hat lean. Sitting cool in that lack clean. Stunting hard is what that means. Plus I run the scene, you know track team. Higher than the highest, we call it that blast off. They say that nigga sagging, yep, I'm about to show my ass off. Every day I'm on it, killing my opponent. When I put that work in, you don't really want it. You dealing with the truest, I show you how to do this. Every time I'm in this, you know I mean big business. I put work in. Shorty put that work in. My niggas put that work in. And you know we put work in. Somebody tell them.
Money on my mind, all I see is dollar signs. You can never stop me, shorty, when I'm on the grind. All I do is shine like a roller, keeping time. Shorty, I stay fine, and fine as some wine. Baby, watch me get it. Baby, watch me twerk. Baby, let me hit it. Baby, make it squirt. Why you bullshitting? You know I'm about that work. I need that Bill Clinton. Yeah, that slurp. I got a blonde head, no panties, pink skirt. I'm a dreadhead, tatted up, no shirt. I stay on the block with my niggas puffin' purr. I got little niggas from the set that emerge. Ratchet bitches flirt, they feelings they get hurt. They say King Kansas one ballin' ass jerk. My little niggas lurk, put in that work. I stay in the kitchen, shawty steady pushing work.
Every day I'm on it, killing my opponent. When I put that work in, you don't really want it. You dealing with the truest, I show you how to do this. Every time I'm in this, you know I mean big business. I put work in. Shorty put that work in. My niggas put that work in. See why you know we put work in. Somebody tell them.
Trilla doing work, talking about that OT. Playing with that check, Bryce Brown, OG. fuck you niggas hate on. You know players play on. Niggas sell they souls, steady acting like they on. For me to never fall is what a nigga really pray on. My niggas move them chickens like they get they Chick-fil-A on. You ain't trying to get it, then you might as well just stay home. The way I work, man, I ain't got no choice but to stay gone. Fake dead or break bread. I know you heard that motto. Go all in and stay scared. To each his own that follows. I stay trill TYN. That's just how we ball, folks. I'm just trying to make it. I ain't waiting on no call, though. We niggas from Kansas. Ain't shit never handed. We grind hard, no sleep. Shout out to King Kansas. Shout out to them real niggas who stay lit like take this, no fake shit. I hate us, blow more smoke than Haitians like
Every day I'm on it, killing my opponent. When I put that work in, you don't really want it. You dealing with the truest, I show you how to do this. Every time I'm in this, you know I mean big business. I put work in. Shorty put that work in. My niggas put that work in. And you know we put work in. Somebody tell them.
We back, Midwest Review with TRUBLZ. My man Y Fresh, NFK all day.
Yes, sir.
316 up to everybody out there grinding and gritting. So now we're talking about current events, and one of the things that's kind of happening too much, you know what I mean, is the death of little kids, man. And I don't like to be a downer or nothing like that, but it's something that can be called, that attention needs to be called to. Like if they ain't getting locked in a car or something like that with the, no ventilation, you know what I'm saying, 100-degree weather, they end up, you know, finding a gun, and, you know, that nonsense transpires. What you think about that? What we need to do to make sure stuff like that don't happen, man?
First off, babies need to stop having babies. And I ain't saying because you old in the age range, you still ain't a baby. That don't make you grown. Yeah. Straight out, parents is too careless nowadays. My parents was from the old school, so like, you know, they was very protective. Like all this pistols laying out and kids just out in cars, this stupidity. That's common sense. You ain't gonna leave your cell phone in the car, is you? So how you gonna forget a youngin' in the car, you know?
That's crazy.
So you ain't gonna leave your phone out, so you leave the pistol out for the kids to go play with it. So it's just stupidity, straight up.
Yeah, man, and that's just so bad, man, because that's another life, man, that you'll never get back. And I feel sorry for everybody that's been in that position of where they lost a child. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's something that's gonna haunt them for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, I probably would just be no good. You know what I mean? To nobody. So R.I.P. to all those children that we've lost in the last 2 or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? It's, whether they was in a car or, you know, we had 2 incidents in which there was a gun involved. And shout out to the parents of those two children. Man, we just got to do better. You know what I'm saying? You grow up to be men, and you know better, you do better, man. So, you know, part of it, though, I mean, it's society, man. You know, we shouldn't even be in a position of where we have to have the gun so close at reach. You know what I'm saying? But I think we need to just really go back to fighting, man. And I say that to say that, you know, pistol play, you know what I mean, it's only 1 or 2 ways that's going to end up. One of y'all in jail, and the other one in the ground. So that's 2 people lost, you know, 2 lives lost already, you know what I'm saying? And it affects not just you, but it also affects the family members, you know what I'm saying? Your mom, your dad, your sister, your cousins, your brothers, your friends, your girlfriend, everybody, your wife, everybody's affected by it. So, and then on top of that, the household that's going to not have a man in that position to fulfill the role of fatherhood. You know, I've been there, been out of the joint. And it's kind of hard, man, you know what I'm saying, for the families, you know what I'm saying, that that the woman is left to just raise a child by herself. Shouts out to my son's mother, you know what I'm saying, Keisha Richards. We might not see eye to eye on everything, but you know, she did a great job, you know what I mean? Shouts out to my mom, she did a great job. You know what I'm saying? And I just say that to say, we got to think more long term, man, and not just live in the moment and knee-jerk reaction. And it's hard for me to say that because I'm a hothead just like you a hothead.
Yeah. You know, I try to keep
my
temper on the wax.
Sometimes you just got to back and sit down and look at it, man, and think about it before you act. When you build a house, they say to measure twice and cut once. Yeah. Because the end result is going to be what you left with. And if it don't link up right, it don't fit right, then you got some, you know, some things ain't right. It's not a good look, so I'm just saying that to say, man, everybody, man, if you gotta have a pistol, damn, lock that shit up somewhere where they can't reach.
About your life and keep it away from your kids.
Yeah. And then, and shit, I mean, I'm all for the gun because, you know, you never know. It ain't just the bangers have guns. It ain't just the people that go out there and start funk have guns. Some of us is protective of our families. And I keep, never mind. I'm on probation.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, no situations up there.
Yeah. But I'm saying, if you got to do it, you know what I'm saying, make sure you got the gun for the right reason. Just because you got a gun don't mean that you got to have a gun on you. You ain't got to go run around flashing it. You ain't got to slap people in the face with it. You know, and use it for the right reasons to be able to protect your home. That's what it's supposed. That's what the laws of the Constitution was supposed to back. That we supposed to be able to be armed. Nowadays, we can't even be armed because everybody acts silly once they get a pistol. Oh, damn, I got this now. They playing in the mirror and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't touch mine unless I use it. Back when I had one. I don't touch it unless I use it. Back when I had one. That's what I said. But, yeah, so rest in peace to them kids, man. And I can't see how people leave them in the car, so that's dumb shit right there. And I think we should be able to just get like 10 people and put them right there and everybody just smack the shit out of them hard as they can.
I'm down. Let me get like first or second. I'm cool.
I'm going to get in the line twice. I'm going to be the first, I'm going to jump in the middle and be the third. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, them kids, man, that's what your responsibility as a parent is to protect them. You know, my son, I'll be like, get off of that table, quit jumping. Watch out for that fireplace. Don't even play over there on that. And they be like, damn, let him be a child. I'll be like, nah, I'm gonna let him be a child, but my job is to protect him from what he don't understand can happen. I don't want him to bust his eyeball out and he can grow up with that one eye over here.
And they're gonna be looking at you like you foul.
Yeah, as soon as it happened, the same people tell me, let him be a kid. They'll be like, I don't believe you see what happened to Troy's son.
That happened.
The baby, that's a baby. They wasn't paying no attention. The baby got one eye crooked. You can't even tell if he's looking at you.
That's how they go, man.
You know, so that's how it is. Same thing with a lot of things. People are the same people that tell you, oh, let me just be your worst critics if something happens.
First ones in business.
Yeah. So live for you and your kids and make sure they're protected till they old enough to understand things. And quit buying all these motherfucking shoot-up games. Damn. What happened to Pac-Man? Donkey Kong? You know, some of that shit is cool. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, cool. You ain't gonna see them running around here eating lemon heads or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Too far. Bugs only, man. Bugs only.
That's respectable. Yeah. Because it's too much TV and games. Some people
we don't even watch TV in my house, man.
Wow.
Ain't allowed.
Wow. That's crazy. I wouldn't come over your house.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I like to watch The Big Bang Theory.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We watch a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Grub and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
see, you in control of what your kids watch. That's what's up. You got, you know, it's like a seed. Whenever you plant that seed, if you don't plant the right seed, then that television or that media gonna plant the seed for you. It might not be the seed you want.
Technology ruined the world. That's how I would say it.
As Muslims, they say that might be the Dajjal or the Antichrist. Technology, because sometimes the more you know, the worse. The less you know what I'm saying, the less you
succumb to fear a lot of stuff.
Yeah, with all that being said, man, the last child that I seen that died was 3 years old. I got a 3-year-old, man. I just couldn't imagine how I would feel if that happened to me, man. So I put myself in them shoes and shit and be like, damn. And them is the kind of mistakes you can't take back, man. So we gonna fade out, you know what I'm saying? We come back, Midwest Review with TRUBLZ, my man Y Fresh, and we're gonna fade out with one of his tracks. You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back.
They listen now, it's me and my clique to the top. Pay attention on the mission to prove I'm the hardest. The critics and the lames let them speak regardless until they shut me down. It's all just nonsense, I'm bound to make it out. I feel it, I promise.
wise man once told me, you keep knocking at a door, it'll open up. NFK. Man, what did that mean? Well, let's just say it's real easy to find out. How do you separate yourself from everyone else? Should you separate yourself at all? Shows in front of thousands, they did that. Working with one of the top producers in the Midwest, they did that. Working with one of the top videographers in the city, they did that. Working with the top radio station in Kansas, man, they did that. Well, I guess it gotta be a lot bigger than just making good music. I guess it's a whole nother side to all this. And that's business. Don't get it twisted. We ain't waiting on the industry around here. The industry's been waiting on us.
I'm next in line at the throne. It's the new dude. It ain't about me. It's about my people and my city. No room for error. All hope. Do you feel me?
I gotta make it out of move quickly. Can't allow the past to restrict me. Let this time around me go.
All right, we back. We just gonna use this part of the segment, you know what I'm saying, to just give some shouts out, you know what I'm saying, to different people out there doing their thing, man. I'm gonna start out. Shout out to my main man, Corey Young C. Roth, my engineer and sometime producer. You give me a shout out. We just gonna go back and forth.
Man, I'm gonna shout out my whole clique. NFK, FO, Bread State. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my manager. You know what I'm saying? What up, Hollywood? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My city. What's good?
Yeah.
316 up, you know?
Shout out to the 316, man. Everybody out there grinding. Shout out to, you know what I mean, all the artists, you know what I'm saying, producers, engineers, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that make it possible, man. I need to get with some of y'all, man. Get on this show. Not only that, but you know what I'm saying, let's get on some work. I'm ready to work, so shout out to SC Trill. Shout out to Devon Bray, you know, Sharika Bray, they do big things.
Bray. Big ups to Bray.
Bray Films. Shout out to them Jewels and Gems. If y'all ain't called them, this is self-named page, Jewels and Gems. That's the models. This is part of Sky's the Limit Entertainment, which is the mother lode of Midwest Money Gang, or MMG as you call it. Go ahead and get you some more.
Man, I mean, other than that, man, I'm just gonna shout out my diva. You know what I'm saying? And my family, man. That's it. You know,
you shout them out too. They make it
possible.
possible.
I mean, you know, I keep the personal life on the low. You know, so that's what we're gonna do. Is shout out to my diva. You know what I'm saying? Miss Y Fresh. We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the baby Fresh.
I think I was in y'all.
Divas.
I think I was in y'all wedding. You remember I had them sunflower seeds and I was shaking them like that. I was like, this is a cold ass wedding.
Shit, you know what I mean? If I was dirty or not, I fucking go. You know, I ain't no telling.
No, I'm playing. But anyway, yeah, shouts out to your diva, man. You know, your family and all that, man.
All these other rappers, they got sticking they them tots and flops and let that go, man. Let it go.
Most definitely. Shout out on my side, you know what I'm saying, to my newfound clique. Shout out to my boy Enos, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Small Time, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Kansas Chifa, you know what I mean. Shout out to my guys, Steve Capella. Shout out to his manager, Shanna, you know what I'm saying. Shouts out to my family, you know what I'm saying. Right now I got my middle son, Darius Taylor, on the camera, you know what I'm saying. My other son, Gable Taylor, he's over here working the music. You know, we have to do what we have to do. I was like, we was just visiting, you know what I'm saying. Then all of a sudden I didn't have a cameraman, I didn't have a sound man, and they was like, shit, you ain't got shit. Yeah, they made it happen.
Shout out to the crew.
Yeah, exactly.
To the crew.
I ain't paying them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money and I ain't got no insurance. I ain't got Obamacare. Don't think you can just write this off on your taxes or nothing.
Damn Obamacare. I'm gonna say that hoe ain't going to jail. Damn Obamacare.
But anyway, shouts out to everybody for real, man, making moves in the city. Those seen and unseen, because some of the people that's not even seen is the ones that's working the hardest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if anybody want to get at me, man, on some music, I got the lab in there. You know what I mean? Let's get down. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to doing some music with you. We talked about it for a long time. It's time. I told Ro the same thing.
That's all I do, man. It's music, yeah.
Okay, that's what's happening. All right, we're gonna end the show, man, and I thank you for coming by, spending your time. You know what I'm saying, with us.
No problem,
What's the song? We're gonna premiere one of the songs and check it out. You know what I mean? And we're gonna ride out to that before we go to the boiler room, son. We're gonna check out that song and see what he got. What you got set up
I'm gonna
for?
drop one of the new joints right now. You know, I'll be on the low. I got that new fly shit. For all you turn up heads out there, Raw Fresh like to turn up. So we're gonna bump that new fly shit.
That new fly shit. That 2015. It ain't even out yet.
You know.
You hear what I'm saying? It ain't even out yet. That's that 2015 shit, son. You know what I mean? Let's check it out.
Tired of all these weird niggas on this hanky panky ass shit. This shit for the real niggas. My niggas. Turn up, ho.
Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit.
Turn up.
Got these haters pissed, they don't do it big.
Nope.
Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit.
Turn up, ho.
Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Rolling huckers loud with a bad chick. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. I don't see you haters, I don't see you haters. All I see is paper, all I see is paper. All this bitch and rock, got a nigga gone. And your bitch in the spot and she won't leave me alone. She see how I do it and she wanna boss. No, it's in the K, all we do is boss. If that hoe ain't fucking, then she getting tossed. And if that hoe is ratchet, tell her get lost. All my niggas made, all my niggas made. And then we bring that chopper to you any day. Everything designer down to the socks. Bad boy shit for real, boy, I can't stop. I don't want you rats, nigga, got a diva. She bust it on the dick, then she roll my reefer. Everything I do, nigga, top notch. Just go ahead, say it, boy, fresh, hot. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Got these haters pissed, they don't do it big. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Rolling huckers loud with a bad chick. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Just because we rap, nigga, we ain't cool. I run with nothing but elite niggas. That means I'm met your dough if we beef, nigga. On the real, got a problem with you new niggas. Y'all ain't rapping, y'all just tryna fuck these groupie bitches. So let that shit be known, I ain't for the games. I take your $5 ass and make change. They claiming that they hot every time I look, but they ain't getting shows, they ain't getting booked. Just out here telling lies like a bunch of crooks. That NFK shit got 'em shook. I ain't with that pussy shit that y'all niggas doing. So when you round fresh, boy, keep it moving. All they do is talk, they don't never grind. Could never be me, boy, I gotta shine. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Got these haters pissed, they don't do it big. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Hobby, hustle, fly shit. Rolling huckers loud with a bad chick. Hobby, hustle, fly shit.
Yo, my man, why fresh? He's going into the boiler room, son. Get him! Get him, fresh.
Yeah. NFK music. Fresh in the building. Shout out MMG. Yeah. Shit is kinda getting straight. Shit, a lot of y'all shouldn't be rapping. Claiming you the king, hit the chat, boy, ain't nobody snapping.
you want it, boy, you can get action on the motherfucking truth round here. Huh? And everybody know it. I drop bombs on beats, and bitch, I'm exploding. I ain't tryna be a rap star, bitch, I'm a god. And I'm taking that day, little nigga got a problem with the squad. Look young, going cutthroat, my nigga. Ain't that what we here for? And I ain't gonna be straight to the youngest and the wifey in the Benzo. All over the streets, bro. Getting money with my kinfolk. Can't be taking no losses. Going for the win, ho. Fresh.